We being Jews by nature and not sinners of the Gentiles, yet knowing that a man is not justified by the works of the law, but through faith in Jesus Christ. Even we believed on Jesus Christ, that we might be justified by faith in Christ and not by the words of the law. Because by the works of the law shall no flesh be justified, but if while we sought to be justified in Christ, we ourselves also were found sinners in Christ, a minister of sin. God forbid, for if I build up again those things which I destroyed, I prove myself a transgressor. For I throw the law died unto the law, that I might live unto God. I have been crucified with Christ, and it is no longer I that live, but Christ liveth in me, and that life which I know live in the flesh, I live in faith, the faith which is in the Son of God, who loved me and gave me himself up for me. I do not make void the grace of God, for it righteousness is through the law. Then Christ died for nothing. Galatians 2:15-21. Christ redeemed us from the curse of the law, having become a curse for us. For it is written, cursed is everyone that hangeth on the tree, that upon the Gentiles might come the blessing of Abraham in Christ Jesus, that we might receive the promise of the Spirit through faith. Brethren, I speak after the manner of men. Truth it but a man's convenient, yet when it hath been confirmed, no one maketh it void, or adulterated. Now to Abraham were the promises spoken, and to his seed. He said not, and two seeds, as of many, but as of one, and to thy seed, which is Christ. Now this I say, a covenant confirmed beforehand by God. The law which came 430 years after doth not discernible, so as to make the promise of none effect. For if the inheritance is of the law, it is no more of a promise, but God hath granted it to Abraham by promise. That then is the law. It was added because of transgressions, till the seed should come, to whom the promise had been made. And it was ordained through angels by the hand of a mediator. Now, a mediator is not a mediator of one, but God is one. Is the law then against the promises of God? God forbade, for it there had been a law given which could make alive. Very lie, righteousness would have been of the law, but the scriptures shut up all things under sin, that the promise by faith in Jesus Christ might be given to them that believe. Galatians 3:13-22. But I say that so long as the heir is a child, he directs nothing from a bondservant. Truth, he is Lord of all, but is under guardians and stewards until the day appointed of the Father. So, we also, when we were children, were held in bondage under the rudiments of the world. But when the fullness of the time came, God sent for his Son, born of a woman, born under the law, that he might redeem them that were under the law, that we might receive the adoption of sons. And because you are sons, God sent forth the Spirit of his Son unto our hearts, crying, Abba, Father. So that thou art no longer a bondservant, but a son. And if a son, then and there through God. Galatians 4:1-7. So then am I become your enemy by telling you the truth. They zealous seek you in no good way. Nay, they desire to shoot you out, that you may seek them. But it is good to be zealous sons in a good matter at all times, and not only when I am present with you. My little child, of whom I am again in travel unto Christ, be-formed in you. But I could wish to be present with you now, and to change my tone, for I am perplexed about you. Galatians 4:16-20. Yeah, we're running well. Who hindered you that you should not obey the truth? This persuasion come not of him that called you. A little leaven, leaven it the whole lump. I have confidence to you word in the Lord, that you will be none other size minded, but he that throweth you shall bear his Judan, whatsoever he be. But I, brethren, if I still preach circumcision, with am I still persuaded? Then had the stumbling block of the cross been done away. I would that they that unsettle you would even go beyond circumcision. Galatians 5:7-12. Let us not become vainglorious, provoking one another, envying one another. Galatians 5:26. Thank you so much. God bless everyone and have a wonderful time. See you then.